Cases of Triple E and ticks right now, they are on the rise here in Western Mass. And of course, so many people right now spending time in that backyard this summer. You want to make sure things are going well, you're staying safe. Here to talk all about how we can stay safe from both the skeeters and the ticks. We got Lynn Hatch of Mosquito Joe in Amherst. Hey, Lynn, welcome.
Hi.
We are glad to have you here. I am doing very well. I hope you're well. You look healthy. So I guess let's talk about the skeeters and the ticks. So have you seen an increase this year in comparison to last year? I feel like every year we're saying it's worse.
Yes, there is. It does feel that way, doesn't it? And this year in particular, it's worse because there's so much more food for the mosquito. In other words, there's more people outside enjoying their yard and their space. And more people means more food, which means more mosquitoes. Also, all this rain and fog and just the heavy humidity combined with the very high temperatures, the mosquitoes are loving this. They're just absolutely loving it. Yeah,
it's almost a perfect storm for them. And unfortunately, like you said, we're the food. So what are the attractions that's drawing them to us? Like, do I smell good to them, do you think?
Yeah, some of us smell better than others. Depends on sort of what we're giving off. But there's a few things that are really, really attractive to them. They like dark colors. They like dark, so blacks and stuff. They like anything that's colorful, plaids, anything that's colorful. So if you want to sort of stay out of their line of fire, you want to wear light, muted colors, light gray. And that won't attract them as much. Grilling is also an attraction. Again, like us, it gives off various gases that are very attractive to them, and it's just think about where you're grilling. You know, keep it out in the open, keep it out where the sun is, and you'll be better off.
Yeah, so I mean, obviously as well, there are dangers when it comes to mosquitoes. We got Triple E, we got West Nile. We've actually seen a few positive mosquitoes, not necessarily cases here in our area. So how do I keep them? I just want to keep them all away. Is there like a repellent I should be using, anything along those lines, or is it maybe contact a pro?
Well, I don't have personally a favorite repellent, mainly because at least at home I don't really need one. Because I've created a barrier using my barrier sprays. But there are other things that people can do. Mosquitoes and many insects are really weak flyers, so airflow is really important. That's why you don't often see mosquitoes around people who are smoking. It's not the smoke, it's the airflow. So a couple of fans out by your patio table, that could help. You want to stay away from like the larger shrubs and bushes around your house. You know, mosquitoes don't like the sun. They like heat, but they don't like the sun. And they're not in the grass. They're not hanging out in the grass. They're in those sort of moist, shady, you know, comfy places around the edge of the woods, the landscaping around your property, that sort of thing. So move away from that. Move your play equipment away from that, and they'll be less attracted to you.
Yeah, no doubt. Get rid of that standing water, stuff like that. So, Lynn, I see behind it, itching is so last season. How does somebody get in touch with it? Because I hate itching.
Yeah. Our motto is we make outside fun again, and we want to make your yard itch-free for the rest of the season. We've got botanical and all-natural types of sprays. But I'm glad you raised the standing water. That is a really big issue about the breeding. So we can give you a spray. You can do your thing. That's for now, but what we really need to do is minimize the breeding cycle. And in order to do that, we need to minimize the amount of standing water. So it can be a bottle cap of water. 300 eggs, you know, so it's not much water. When we're there, we're always gonna tip and toss. Everybody should just go out after any storm, tip and toss, even before rain, and make sure everything's tipped over, you know, swings, tires, even something as small as a shovel can be a breeder.
Good tips there. Lynn Hatch from Mosquito Joe, based out of Amherst, also covering the Charlton area as far away. Be well, all right? Thank you for coming on today. It's skeeter season, folks. Don't go into it unprepared. Thank you again, Lynn. All right.